Hello all heroes and welcome back to Invincible Guarding the Globe, and today we are going to be going over the current new hero pass to see if it is worth your hard-earned cash. And of course, as is tradition, the hero pass is featuring the newest character and the related faction, in this case being Blue Suit Mark and the Earth's Defenders faction. Now, on the freebie side, everybody's favorite side, we have got some nice stuff. We've got some gems, we've got dossiers, same as before, but we also have, of course, some fodder units. We've actually got some Olivers. Oliver still being a rare hero, but a little, not quite as accessible as other rare heroes as he tends. I mean, he comes pretty often, but he tends to be a little bit limited, so if you needed some Oliver copies, this is not a bad way to get him. We do have a free Omni-Man, never a bad thing. He is the old reliable DPS. More fodder, more dossiers and gems. Every one of these will have 50 gems. We got an Agent Spider over here at level 6, which is not half bad. He's a great hero. And then if we go a little farther, we've got Adam Eve up at the very top. So basically, on the freebie side, you got a handful of gems, which, hey, any gem's better than no gems, and 3 freebie elites. Never a bad thing. All you gotta do is just consistently do your dailies every day, and you'll be treated pretty well. Now, what do we have on the paid side? Well, as I implied, the paid side is all about Blue Suit Mark. But in addition to him, we have the usual. We've got gems, we've got dossiers, we've got some Omni-Mans, we do have some Agent Spiders, and then towards the top, we do have at least one Adam Eve. Looks like it's just the one, actually, funny enough. But of course, the headliner is Blue Suit Mark. We have one Blue Suit Mark at level 3. We've got 2 more at level 5, making 3 total. We've got 2 more at level 7, making 5 total. 2 more at level 9, making 7 total, and then 1 exceptional plus. And you can tell it's exceptional plus because, of course, it's got the pink, and it has a little gold line in the top right corner, meaning that it's already a slightly built-in Blue Suit Mark. So factoring that in, and then factoring in the 7 that you get, you can get Invincible up to, and my mental math I'm hoping is correct here, you can get him up to Epic plus 1 star, because you will need 4 of those Invincibles to get him from Epic to Epic plus, and then you will need, and then the 2 more will go into the star, and that'll leave you with 1. So basically, this battle pass includes a Epic plus 1 star Invincible. Plus, of course, the gems, the dossiers, and all that jazz. Now, if we take a look at the usual, the price tags. If we go to obtain Premium Pass here, you will see it's a $20 value for the regular Premium Pass and a $30 value, or I say value, cost is what I mean to say. The value, we'll get to that one. $20 cost for the Premium Pass and a $30 cost for the Premium Pass Plus. Now, the difference between these is how many tokens you get. Premium Pass Plus basically just gives you double the tokens, effectively. However, the stretch goals for that are not crazy. They recently revamped the Artifact Pass a little bit, making the new artifact actually in the top, which helps the value a little bit, not gonna lie. I mean, I'll give their flowers where they're due. It helps the value just a little bit. Here, there is no such luxury. There is only rare heroes or dossiers. So no Blue Suit Mark up in the top, meaning that, honestly, unless you are just a whale and you don't really care and you're just trying to get, like, a whole bunch of dossiers at a halfway efficient price, unless you are a mega whale, there is no good reason to go for the $30 pass. At all. Now the $20 pass. Going back to what we have here, because with the $20 pass, you will reliably be able to get everything you want through level 10, that being the elite characters, the gems, and the dossiers. You might miss out on a couple of the blue characters, but the rare characters, but I mean, at the end of the day, does anybody really care about that? Riddle me that. But the stuff that matters, you'll be able to get it just with a $20 pass, as long as you're doing your dailies every single day. But is it worth it? Well, I mean, you get some gems, but gems for cost, not worth it. Dossiers help that a little bit, but if you're going in it for like the resources like dossiers and gems, there are better ways to go about it. Now that said, it is literally called the Hero Pass, so the headliner is the hero. Is it worth it to spend $20 for an Epic Plus 1-star Blue Suit Mark? No. I'm gonna tell you right here, right now, no. He does look like a good character, but that is not going to change your account for the better. There are a lot of things you could spend $20 on in this game, so the occasional like happy hour events and stuff, especially if it's just raw gems. The problem with these passes is that there's a bit of bloat. There's characters that you're not going to want. Like, you're not going to care about a Martian man. So the value is inflated by the fact that the pass has a bunch of stuff that you are probably not going to use. Now, objectively, if we are trying to assign value to a mobile game purchase, objectively, the value is fine. The value is objectively fine because it is a healthy amount of dossiers, it is a healthy amount of gems, and it is Blue Suit Mark. But if you're just going into this to try and get your Blue Suit Mark leveled up like you missed out on in the last event, don't bother. One Epic Plus Mark is not going to change your life. Certainly not for $20. Certainly not. The only time I could see this really being valuable is if you already have a Mark built and you want to give him a little extra love. Like, let's say you've got him up to like legendary 3 stars, so you just need a few more copies to hit that seismic. Or if you're really having a good time, if you had got him up to seismic and you're only a couple stars away from getting him to that glorious omnipotent plus, I could see the logic. I could see the logic, just trying to get you over that hump. But that's the thing, is that's where this pass kind of shines, for better or worse, is it's more so a tool to build up your existing Invincible, as opposed to actually give you Invincible. Because at the end of the day, an Epic Plus Invincible is only going to take you so far. And especially considering it's probably going to be a hot minute before we see Blue Suit Mark again, you're going to be stuck with that for a second. Not worth the $20. Even, I mean, honestly, I'd say that the pass in any scenario, frankly, is not worth the price. However, I could see the argument if you already have a built-up Invincible and you're trying to get him to a threshold, like you want to get him up to Legendary, or you want to get him up to Seismic, or especially if you're at Seismic on a few stars and you want to get him up to Omnipotent. If you've got him up to that point, then you had a really good time in the event, and I can kind of see where you're coming from on that one. That one, I'm not sure I could resist, if I'm being completely real with y'all. That one might get me, because then you can push him the rest of the way without having to worry about pesky RNG. But for the normal man, pass, if you even spend money on this game at all, there are better things to spend your $20 on, and certainly better things to spend your $30 on. If we're assuming that mobile game purchases have value at all, which at the end of the day, they really don't. However, I've said it before and I'll say it again. At the end of the day, it's up to you. If you're having fun and you really want to get your Blue Suit Mark, and you think it's fine to get dossiers and gems, you're like, yeah, that's not a horrible value, because objectively it's not. It's not horrible. Go for it. It's your money. It's your life. However you want to have fun, go have fun. Just make sure you are having fun, and make sure you're not just trying to firmly grind to get onto like leaderboards and stuff, because you won't. I'm just going to say straight up, I'm going to rip that band-aid right off. It will not. This will not change your life, and this will certainly not put you on leaderboards. And trust me, for a game like this, it is a marathon, not a sprint. It is not worth trying to turbo grind. I can tell you from experience. You have a lot more fun with this game if you take it slow, like it is meant to be. So do not feel pressured to buy this pass. There will be no shortage of opportunities for Blue Suit Mark in the future. But we are going to leave it at that. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Who do you think is going to be the next character? I have no blinking clue. They kind of have the pseudo timer of when we can expect a new character. So if we're assuming that this character, that this banner is going to end shortly after a new character releases, then we can assume that a new character will probably release in 3 weeks or about. Kind of funny how that works. But I mean, it's not that hard to predict if we're being honest. But yeah, so hopefully y'all are having fun and spending responsibly if you are spending at all. And to the whales, I mean, why are you here? You already bought it. Yeah. If you're a whale, you already bought it. So who cares? So thank you for supporting the game. Thank you for supporting the game. But we're going to leave it at that. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. And we shall see you next time. Have a good one.